Hi, this is Sonia with Artsy Solutions, and I'm going to do 2 prompts today for the Dephemerember challenge, which is hosted by Luise Heinzl of Junk Journal Art and Barbara of 49 Dragonflies. And so I'm going to do the prompts for December the 26th and 27th. 26th being Forgotten Snacks, and 27 being Spaghetti Box Window. So I've got for my, for the Forgotten Snacks, this is like an old-timey kind of snack. These are old-fashioned caramel things. I remember my mom used to get these a lot when I was a little girl back in the 80s, and they are so good. It's like caramel, coconut, sweet. It's very sweet, actually. But it's very good, but you probably can only eat like 2 or 3 at a time in one sitting without it being too much for you. Probably wouldn't hurt to have a cup of milk or something to wash it down with. But these are so delicious. And this company has been around for quite some time. And I looked it up, and basically what I'm going to do for this Forgotten Snack, I mean, that's an old kind of snack that's been around for a while. And for me, I was able to get these at the Dollar General. So I'm glad that they still have these Forgotten Snacks. These and some of the other ones that I love too. But just a little history, which is on the wrapper itself. It says, Crown Candy Corporation, maker of quality candy since 1924, and a leading U.S. manufacturer of coconut candies. Thanks you for buying caramel coconut tips. Enjoy. So I'm just going to do like a historical thing for these. And I did a little bit of research, and I found out where the company is and where they started out at and things like that. And so they were in Georgia. They started out in 1924 in Atlanta, Georgia. And then it was during the Great Depression, so they changed hands. And then today they're in Macon, Georgia. So they're not too far. But I just went on Canva, and I found some things that happened. I found like a little graphic for like 1924 during the Great Depression, which is when like the stock market crashed and things like that. And I just wanted to add that on to kind of give it an idea, just to kind of paint a picture and a timeline of, well, not really a timeline, but things related to when this company started versus them still being here today. And then I took a picture of the actual coconut tips, and I'm just going to fussy cut those out. I just had it sitting on my couch and I just took a picture of it sitting on the outside of it. So let me finish eating this. It's really good. Well, I'm not supposed to be eating a whole lot of sweets. My doctor says I'm not supposed to, but I cheat every now and then, okay? But we're just going to set this up to the side for a minute. And as a matter of fact, I got my little sandwich bag, because I'm going to use this container. And I'm just going to put these in here. And they don't expire until 7/2024, but you can best believe they're going to be gone before 2023, before 2024. So, but yeah. So let's just go ahead and cut some of these out. I'm just going to cut this out. And we're going to add it to our layout. I'm going to cut these out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I cut these out, and then I decided I'm going to add these to some brown cardstock. So I'm just going to glue them on. Then I'm also going to fussy cut these out. And then we're going to start decorating our page. So, but yeah, these candies have been out since I was a little girl, and I love them. These, the peanut butter bars, I don't know if you guys remember those or not, but there was a lot of fun things that were happening back in the 80s when I first discovered this kind of candy. But we all know that this candy has been around for much, much longer than that, along with other candy factories and stuff. I love to watch the History Channel and learn how stuff was made and things like that. It's really interesting of how the amenities and products that the pioneers didn't necessarily have, we get to have today. It's just very interesting. So let me finish cutting these out right quick. And we're coming really, really close to getting finished with the Dephemerember. I'm already kind of starting to miss it a little bit, even though we're not quite done yet. We still have a few more. I have a few more prompts. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. And I got to figure out how to use this package, this golden and red package, without it being too much. Like not being too bright. I usually don't fool with like oranges and colors like that, but I think I can make it work. I can give it like a vintage appeal, some kind of a way. Okay, so now we've got those cut out. Let me move these scraps out of the way. And then we have our container. And I'm definitely wanting to use like some of the history of this right here. I'm not going to worry about the calories and the gluten-free. I do like that little window. That's kind of cute. I wonder, since this is a picture of the actual coconut, even though that's not really it, it looks like it. Let's see. First, I need to find which page I'm going to use in here. My book's a bit bulky. So, let's see. I could put it out of order, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to stay in order. And this is getting quite bulky. Let's see here. Okay, so I think I'm going to use this right here. And I think I might actually use the inside of it instead of the front of it. And hold on, let me go ahead and put these back in here the way they go. My book's getting a little chunky. Okay, so maybe I should, yeah, I'm gonna do the inside and then have that last one, or I might do a different page for my very last prompt. Okay, so forgotten snacks and spaghetti box window. So we're gonna do, let's see, how should I do this? I do want a pocket. So what I think I'm going to do is just kind of cut around this little tree and around this banner with the title. I like that where it says old-fashioned recipe. And I'm cutting, oh, you know what? I did say that I wanted to use this. I can still figure it out. I do want to use where it says, it has the history of the candy. But at the same time, I need a pocket, but I have an idea. So I'm just going to cut this out. And as I'm cutting this out, I'm cutting both the front and the back. So it's going to be a pocket. But, so let me just finish getting that. And kind of come around and go across. Old-fashioned recipe. What I'll probably do, since I did, oh, you know what? look at what I did. I hate that. Well, I can still combine these two. What I'm going to do is, I should have just took it apart. Is what I should have did. I'm going to attach this to a white backdrop. So I'm just going to cut this in half. And then I'm going to, let's see, don't have any, I could use beige. I'm just going to use beige. Let's see how that will look. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. So I'm going to glue part of this down. I'm going to probably have to stitch this on, because I don't know how well this plastic is going to stay like glued on here. So I'm just going to glue that there, glue that there. And we've got our candies right here, and I think I'm gonna glue that on the outside. Definitely. And I'm gonna turn it like this. I'm just gonna cut this out. And then when I finish cutting this out, I'm going to stitch around the edges to where it doesn't like completely come loose, because this is a little bit fragile. So I'll probably stitch to about right there, but this other part I'll leave kind of open. So I'll be right back. But before I stitch this, remember I said I wanted this historical information on here. I'm just going to cut this. And I'm going to glue part of it. I need some solid color. This is where I had messed up on my last project. So I need, let me see, I need a solid color brown. I'm going to glue this together. This and the other part that I accidentally cut. The rest of that summary. And I'm definitely going to have to stitch this together. Let me just... I'm going to add it to some brown cardstock again, and then I'll stitch it. But I think I'm going to add some cheesecloth behind it just to make it pop. Oh, and then I need the actual title of these caramel coconut tips. I'm going to have to glue this to something too. I think I'll glue this to some white paper, some white cardstock. So I'm going to cut these out and stitch, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to do a little bit of stamping as well to add to the vintage appeal. And I'm using the Tim Holtz Life's a Journey stamp set. I think that's what this is. Yeah, I think it's Life's a Journey or Life's Possibilities, something like that, one of those. And, oh, wait a minute. No, it is Life's. The Journey Cling Stamp. That's what it is. It's the Journey Cling Stamp. Okay, yeah, so, and then I'm just going to use some archival ink. And I'm just going to ink this up real good, this little jalopy. And the words, enjoy the journey. If I can get it on here. Okay, yeah, like I said, I'm just going to ink this up real good. I'm going to stamp it and then cut it out. Okay. And I had to go to Hobby Lobby to get me some more of that ink. I mean, what do you call it? Ranger clear detail embossing powder, because I ran out of it on my last project. So, well, no, I still had a little bit left. I go through that stuff like it's deodorant. But, so let me move these out of the way. And, you know, I don't think I'm even going to emboss it. I thought about it, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to leave it in its natural, like, matte form or whatever. So let's just cut this out. This was just some leftover paper that I had from my other project. So let's just cut that going straight across. I'm going to have a lot of words on here. I hadn't really planned on how I was going to put it on the page. But we'll see. Let's see what I can do with this jalopy. I just wanted to give it like a vintage appeal to add with the candy wrapper and stuff like that. And then we're just going to start gluing things together. And then there we have our forgotten snacks. And now we need something for our spaghetti box window. Okay, so now we're on spaghetti box window. So I've got this pasta cauliflower spaghetti box, but it only has a small window on it, but that's fine. So I'm just going to disassemble this. And let's see. I'm only going to use a small portion of this spaghetti box. So, I think what I want to do, I'm going to cut this going straight across. Let me move this out of the way. And then, let's see. I want to cut along here. And what I want to do, I'm wondering if I can create something that will let this pop back up. So I will need like some type of, what do you call it, like a flap or something. Something sturdy enough to hold this down so that this can pop back up. But I'm trying to think of what I want to put inside of it. So I'm just going to disassemble it. And I'm going to, I thought about collaging it, but I think I'm just going to paint it just a solid color. And I'll probably color it a dark color. That way I don't have to go back over it multiple times with paint. Well, I can disassemble it without messing it up. But if I do, I can always add a piece of cardstock to it and fix it. But I really don't want to have to mess it up. I would prefer... Okay. We'll fix that. So I'm going to slide this over. And we're going to paint this. I may even just paint it black since it's already black. So let me get some black paint. Let's see. I'm just going to paint that black right quick. Just so it's a solid color. And I'm just using some black acrylic paint. This is from Dollar Tree. Use what you have. I messed the plastic up a little bit, but I might be able to fix that. I don't know. I might be able to straighten it out. But I do need to clean off some of this paint. Okay, so I dried this up. Now for the inside, I think I want to add maybe, let's see, maybe a little bit of pink. And I'm just going to use this brush. And it's okay that that black, no, I need to clean that off. Let me make sure I get all that off of there. That black. So I don't want to mess up my pink ink pad. Okay. All right. So now we're back to pink again. So now we've got this. Let's open this back up and see. Okay, so this is going to get glued back down together. But I need to try to figure out, I'm going to have to straighten this out a little bit some type of a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. There's always a way. Okay. And I'm trying to think of what I want for when this pops or lifts up, what to see. Okay, so I want to be able to see it through the window once it pops completely up. Okay, so I think that's in the right spot. Let me add some glue. We're going to glue it down. And that's all it's going to be, is just like a it's only going to function as just an image shown through here. Let me just slide it down a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and, since nothing else is going to really show on the inside, I'm going to go ahead and glue these back together again. I'm going to glue that down. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this through an embossing folder. Let's see, which one did I take out? And it's this poker face set. I don't know why I chose this one, but that's what I'm going to run with. So we got poker faces and jokers, kings, queens. I think I'll use a queen. Along with mushrooms and probably butterflies is what I'll end up using. For some reason, my magnetic platform is a little bit thicker than my standard one, or the extended one, but it'll run through. Okay. And we do have that outline. I'll probably put some gold on it. I think I might even, let's see. Should I do it like this? Yeah, I'll do it like this. And I like how you can see the embossing on both sides. And this, ooh, this also flattens it, but it makes it brittle as well. Well, let's So now we gotta open it back up. So when this lifts up, we need something that's going to also pop up with it. So why not just go with the mushrooms, you know? Or flowers. I really like this right here. Okay, so everything's backed by brown cardstock, and I found a few extra pieces of embellishments that I may or may not use. And this is from Bow Bunny. I've had these for a few years. It's chipboard, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use these or not. So, and I backed these on. There were stickers, chipboard stickers, and I added them to some green cardstock the same way I did these other images. So what I think I'm going to do, I know for sure that I want to have my box pop up. It's going to go down and pop up, you know. And I'm thinking about leaving the box the way it is. I don't know. I might need to add washi tape. No, I'm not even going to worry about the washi tape. Because when it pops up, after I emboss this, when it pops up, that kind of pops out. But I might just leave it like that anyway. That's just like part of the element of how it's made. And of course we can see our little mushroom inside of there. So I'm just going to go ahead and start building this up. So let me just start gluing things down. This is just the base at the bottom of where this pop-up's going to come. And this was that leftover piece from the freebie from the fairies that came from 49 Dragonflies, and I really like that. So this is going to go here, and the box is going to flatten down, and then it's going to open up. So I need, let's see, and I also need to have let's see what's going to go behind it while it's down. While it's down, I might have this go here. I think I will. Let me just go ahead and glue it down while my memories are serving me right. Or while I'm thinking about it. And this is just some stained fabric, muslin fabric that I had left over from who knows what. I think I had rusted this. Part of it was rusted, and then the other part was stained with some, I think, Distress Oxide. Vintage Photo or something. I think that's what that was. Okay, so that's like that while it's down. And then when it pops up, it's going to go here. And let's see. I kind of want to have something that's going to show when it's down and up. So I'll probably... let me see what this will look like. I'll put that there. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I'll probably put this like right in here. And then, now I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and glue on when this pops up, I want some of these images to also stand up as a pop-up. So let me glue this on here, start creating our pop-up. Add this little piece of die cut. And these images, these floral images, most of these come from the leftover freebie digitals from Luise and Barbara. So I know for sure I want this to go here. So I'm going to make sure it's on this bottom part. And I thought about highlighting some of the areas. Well, you know what? Let me see. I think I'll use blue just to see what it looks like. Over top of the embossed areas, since this is opaque, it might show up. Not opaque, but it shows a little bit, not much. This is broken china. Let me see what speckled egg does, if it shows any better. I would have thought that it would have, but I guess against the black, it's not really showing too good. I probably need to put some white on there to make it show, either white or gold, or just leave it alone. I think I'm gonna leave it alone. Yeah, so well, I definitely know that I want this to pop up when it comes up. So let me just put some glue in this bottom portion and glue it down at like right there. So when it pops up, you know. So it'll be down like that, which is cute. And then it's going to pop up. And then, let's see, what else? How else do I want it to look once it's popped up? I'm probably going to put a magnetic thing on here. So this is going to get glued on here on the top of this, so that when it goes here, I need some type of magnetic structure to keep it down. So what I've considered doing, I don't know yet, I haven't figured it out, was having like a flip that kind of comes over it, something that can lift up and down. I think that's what I'll do. And it's going to have a magnetic feature in it too. But first, we have to add our magnets. I've got some of these mini magnets that I had ordered off of eBay. Let me get some tape. And I just want to make sure that these are covered up good. And then the way I place it, I want to make sure, well, if I can just put tape over top of it without it moving. All right, so I'm going to do 2 magnets. Let me see. Where did I put my stack of magnets? Or did I put it back in here? I don't know how I lose stuff so often. Like, oh my goodness. I just had that stack. Okay, here it is. I guess. This is the stack I had. Oh my goodness, I can't tell if it's on the inside or the outside. There it is. Okay. I'll put that back in there. Set that there. Make sure this is only 1 magnet. I'm just going to glue that on. Okay, how about I just put it in the middle like that and then place it that way I can get it where I want it. Because I don't want this tape to show. And I'm going to cover this up with this beautiful paper here. So let me make sure I line that up. And I might even stitch around it with a single stitch just to keep it in place. And this is going to make it a little bit thicker and stronger, so that when it flips up, you'll see that pretty pattern instead of just a solid color brown. So pin that there. And this is going to go, what I'm basically going to have to do is, before I even glue this on here, I'm going to have to place, I might have to lift this up with, what do you call it? Let's see, where are the magnets? I feel them here. This is going to have to kind of go down this way into the middle. So I need to make sure that I line that up right. So that when this will lift up. So let me go ahead and place these magnets let's see here, to the match of where these are. And then what I want to do is I want to put it on here like this, so that it already has tape. Make sure it's turned straight. Do the same thing with this other one. Get a little piece of tape to where this sits on top of it. And then we're just going to find the match. Make sure your tape's turned straight. And then we're going to, let's see, how does this go? And turn it around like this. So this is going to go like that. And then we're going to line it up according to how this is going to get placed, or how it's going to get seen. Let me back it up just a hair. And a little bit more. And then just smash it down. Okay, and that's going to hold it down. Then I'm just going to turn this around. Let me just make sure that it's going to actually work. Actually, I'm just going to make sure it matches up. And then I'm going to cover this up right here. And I can also just cover it up. I just want to, when I cover it, it's just going to make sure that the magnets stay in place is all. So I could actually use book page. And basically all I'm going to do is just glue this down. And we're going to be cutting off that excess tape that's coming out. And just cut that out. Okay, so let's get this line back up again of how they match up. Okay, so they match up like this. And before we glue this down, I'm going to go ahead and glue this down so I know where to set it at. And I'm wondering, like I said, I'm going to have to put it up on, I'm going to have to lift it up. I guess I have to use some of this pop dot tape so it lifts up. And it's a little bit taller than the object that we're trying to keep down. So I'm going to put it roughly right here in the middle. And then I should probably, let's see where the, oops. Let's see, this is gonna, it has to line first before I glue it down. And then I'm going to just put some, I'm going to add the glue on here. And make sure that I've got this right. Do I have it turned the right way? No, this is the right way. Okay. Make sure that it's lined up. And then I'm going to go ahead and put glue on this back part so I can glue it down correctly or in place. Okay. So I think I got it. I hope I got it. And this is going to lift up. And I guess I could put like a cute little butterfly here in the middle. Well, no, if I do that, I could actually put it here so that when it lifts up, yeah, I'll do it like that. Yeah. This will go here. So that it's decorative. And then when it lifts up, this can pop up. And then push it back down and this will go down. Or hopefully stay down. It's supposed to stay down. Oh goodness. It doesn't want to do right. Okay. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so let's add a few extra things on here. I'm just going to take my vintage photo crayon. I think this is vintage photo. Yeah, vintage photo. And I'm just going to distress where I should have distressed it at in the middle. Put it up a little bit farther. That way when the page turns, it's not like on the outside of it. Well, it's kind of, oh, you know what I did? I didn't even see that this is where it folds over. Oh my goodness. Oh well, we'll just have to make do. Oh. And I feel like I need something up here, maybe a word or something. Oh, this was left over from my Amazon packaging. I kind of like that, so. Yeah, why not? I'm just going to put that there. I'm going to recycle this. It came from when I did my recycled fairies. I can recycle this. I like that. And this is pretty much going to be it, I think. I just wish that I could get this to stay. All right. So now we have our spaghetti box window. So we have our, let's just do like this. This lifts up. And this pops up. So it's like that. I need to straighten it out a little bit. So here we go. You can see a little mushroom. And that's that for that side. And then we had our forgotten snacks. And this little pocket, this is a pocket. And that's what it looks like without this inside of it. And the history of it. So that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos, blog, and social media sites. and check out the rest of the participants of the Dephemerember challenge. And I thank you guys so much for watching.